Good afternoon. This is Kathleen Drew, Chair of the Energy Facility Site Evaluation Council. Our meeting is now going to begin. I am asking for the roll to be called a little bit differently today so that our clerk, Tammy Mastro, will go through the council members and then FSEC staff, and then she will call each facility that is on the agenda so that you can let us know who is there through that process, and then at the end we'll ask for anyone else who wants to introduce themselves. So with that, we're calling this meeting to order. Ms. Mastro, will you call the roll?
Good afternoon, Chair Drew and council members. For the record, this is Tammy Mastro, council member from the Department of Commerce.
Kate Kelly, present.
Department of Ecology.
Rob Dengel, present.
Fish and Wildlife.
Mike Livingston, present.
The DNR position is vacant. Utilities and Transportation Commission.
Stacy Brewster, present.
Chair is present. With that, there is a quorum for the FSEC Council. FSEC staff, Sonia Bumpus.
Sonia Bumpus, present.
Amy Moon.
Amy Moon, present.
Kyle Overton.
Kyle Overton here.
Joan Owens.
Present.
Patty Betts.
Patty Betts, present.
Stuart Henderson. Stephen Posner.
Stephen Posner, present.
The AAG for FSEC.
John Thompson, present.
And representatives from the facilities. Kittitas Valley.
Eric Melbardis, present.
Wild Horse.
Jennifer Diaz, present.
Grays Harbor.
Chris Sharon, present.
Chehalis.
Jeremy Smith, present.
Energy Northwest.
Mary Ramos, present.
Thank you. Court reporter.
Carissa Kitzelman, present.
Thank you, Chair Drew.
Thank you. Are there others on the call who would like to introduce themselves now?
Stuart Henderson with FSEC, couldn't unmute fast enough, but present.
Tim McMahon, present.
Scott Inlows with Ecology, present.
Meng-Chiu Lim with Department of Ecology.
Okay, thank you very much. Council members, you have before you the proposed agenda. Is there a motion to adopt the agenda?
Rob Dengel, motion to approve agenda.
Second?
Kate Kelly, second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The agenda is adopted. Moving on to the meeting minutes from last meeting, December 15th, 2020. They have been provided to you in draft form. Is there a motion to approve the meeting minutes from December 15th?
This is Mike Livingston. I'll move to approve the meeting minutes as presented.
Thank you. Second?
Stacy Brewster, I'll second.
Are there any comments or changes? Hearing none, all those in favor of approving the meeting minutes from December 15th, 2020, please say aye.
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 Nays? The meeting minutes are approved. Moving on to the facility updates we have before us. Kittitas Valley Wind Project, Mr. Melbardis.
Good afternoon, Chair Drew, FSEC Council and staff. This is Eric Melbardis with EDP Renewables for the Kittitas Valley Wind Power Project. There was nothing non-routine to report over the period.
Thank you. Moving on to Wild Horse Wind Power Project.
Yes, thank you, Chair Drew and council members and staff. This is Jennifer Diaz with Puget Sound Energy at the Wild Horse Wind Facility, and I have nothing non-routine to report for December of 2020.
Thank you. Moving on to Chehalis Generation Facility, Mr. Smith.
Good afternoon, Chair Drew, FSEC Council, and staff. This is Jeremy Smith, the environmental analyst for Chehalis. The Chehalis facility experienced an unavoidable Title V deviation event on December the 26th. Pacific Core staff continues to work with FSEC staff and Southwest Clean Air Agency to provide additional information. That's all for the Chehalis facility for the month of December.
Thank you. Are there any questions?
This is the reporter. I believe he cut out there.
Okay, apologies. The Chehalis facility experienced an unavoidable Title V deviation event on December the 26th of 2020. Chehalis staff continues to work with FSEC staff and Southwest Clean Air to provide additional information. Is there any questions? Did you hear it that time?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Moving on to the Desert Claim Wind Power Project.
Good afternoon. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Chair Drew. Good afternoon, Chair Drew and council members. This is Amy Moon providing an update on the Desert Claim project. FSEC staff continue to coordinate with Desert Claim. However, there are no other project updates at this time.
Thank you. Moving on to Columbia Solar project update, Mr. Overton.
Yes, thank you. This is Kyle Overton, the site specialist for Columbia Solar. FSEC staff met with Columbia Solar representatives earlier this month to discuss next steps in proceeding with their construction. The facility anticipates submitting pre-construction plans required by their SCA and related regulations in the near future, with an anticipated start of construction later in this year. Currently, staff are preparing for plan review and continue to work with the facility at this time. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any questions? We'll have more information at the next meeting. Thank you very much. Oops. Moving on to Columbia Generating Station. Ms. Ramos.
Good afternoon, Chair Drew, FSEC council members and staff. This is Mary Ramos reporting for Energy Northwest. For the month of December 2020, Energy Northwest submitted a closure plan for the Industrial Development Complex Inert Waste Landfill. Other than that, only routine reports were submitted. No other updates.
Thank you.
This is the reporter again. It seems that there was a few words that cut out again.
Oh, I apologize. Let me repeat that. This is Mary Ramos reporting for Energy Northwest. For the month of December 2020, Energy Northwest submitted a closure plan for the Industrial Development Complex Inert Waste Landfill. Other than that, only routine reports were submitted. No other updates. Was that okay?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Grays Harbor Energy Center, Mr. Sharon.
Good afternoon, Chair Drew, council members. This is Chris Sharon for Grays Harbor Energy Center. Operationally, for the month of December, Grays Harbor has no non-routine items to report. Any questions?
Thank you. Moving on to the PSD Amendment 5 update, Mr. Overton.
Yes, this is Kyle Overton, the site specialist for Grays Harbor. The last council meeting, the council voted to release the amended PSD air permit for public comment. Since then, the proposed permit amendment has been made available to the public, and a public comment meeting is scheduled to be held this evening at 5 p.m. Excuse me. And the comment period is scheduled to close at midnight on the 21st of January. And at this time, no comments have been received. Are there any questions?
Any questions? Hearing none, let's move on to.
This is the reporter again. There are a couple words that seem to be cutting out on the audio. Could you please repeat?
Yeah, so the council voted to release the amended PSD permit during last December's council meeting. Since then, the proposed permit amendment has been made available to the public, and a public comment meeting is scheduled to be held this evening at 5 p.m. And the comment period is scheduled to close at midnight on the 21st of January, and we have received no comments at this time.
Thank you.
Thank you. We will move on to the next item on our agenda, which is the third quarter cost allocation. Ms. Bumpus.
Thank you, Chair Drew and council members. This is Sonia Bumpus. And if you do hear it cut out, just let me know and I'll repeat it. Just let me know as I'm going and I'll stop and repeat. So as we do at the beginning of every new quarter, we have a non-direct cost allocation that's updated for third quarter fiscal year 2021.
I don't hear anything. This is the reporter. Okay. It's cutting out. I don't know. I got quarter. We have a non-direct cost allocation.
Hey, just okay. As a reference, this is Eric. I'm not hearing any cutouts at all.
No, nor am I. So I do think that's the issue is specific. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my video, hoping that whatever's going on will be helpful. And we can also submit in writing the piece on the cost allocation as well. Are you hearing it better now?
I can hear you fine. Thank you.
And we also have a recording, so hopefully the recording is picking up the full audio. So if we need to go back to that. So this is the non-direct cost allocation for third quarter fiscal year 2021 for January 1, 2021 to March 31st, 2021. For Kittitas Valley Wind Power Project, 9%. Wild Horse Wind Power Project, 9%. Columbia Generating Station, 24%. Columbia Solar, 8%. WNP1, 3%. Whistling Ridge, 3%. Grays Harbor 1 and 2, 15%. Chehalis Generating Project, 12%. Desert Claim Wind Power Project, 8%. And Grays Harbor Energy Units 3 and 4, 9%. And that concludes my update on the cost allocations.
Thank you. Council members, since there's no more issues to bring up today, I will adjourn this meeting and thank you all for participating. This meeting is adjourned.